Hey everybody, it's me, Cassie. I wasn't expecting to make a new video today. I'm mostly having a lazy day today, having a bad fiber day, but I was looking on Pinterest for some photo ideas. I didn't really start doing this until I worked with Coral and Tink on an Eclipse magazine set, and ever since I've been kind of like really into it. A lot of my photos normally are just kind of like stoner photos, but I ran across this one today, and I thought it was so cool, and I had to check it out. So I wanted to try and mess with projectors today. I thought it might be kind of fun, so I went and looked up this hand, and it was pretty easy to find. I might have to make a white background behind it. We'll see. So I might have to open it up in Photoshop. I'm not sure, but let's test it out. Yeah, I might have to be able to see it. We'll see. So I uploaded the texture because I found a good one that was a PNG, and we are just going to right click anything, click build, and then there we go. We have our prim right here. We're going to go to features, and then we're going to go to our texture. And I just named it shadow hand. Oh, I got to turn on the light first. We're going to turn on the light. You can see right here. There's a light, and we're going to put on shadow hand. So we have our square right here, and yeah, I'm going to have to make it white background so we can actually see it. So let's do that real quick. So we are going to take this hand, because you can kind of see it, but not really. You can do all this in Firestorm too. It's pretty easy. You can just see, like, barely see the lines. So we're going to open up Photoshop. And I'll save this brush too. Now I'm making one, but I'll save it so you guys can have a copy of it too if you want to try this out. It just seemed kind of fun. Maybe I'm getting in the Halloween mood, even though it's almost the end of August. Fall is my favorite time of the year. It's when I can actually go outside and not die from Florida heat. Open all the way. File. Oh, oops. I don't want to browse and bridge. Gothic shadow. Open. And first let's make it larger, because I think it's at like 150, so let's do 500. And we are going to just Control J it until it's dark enough. And it should be transparent. Like, it showed that it was transparent, but let's check. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new layer underneath all these. Drag it down beneath 0. And just, yeah, okay, so it is. So I'm just gonna we'll do white, and we're gonna crop it a bit just so we lose that one little spot right there and right there. Alrighty, and then file, save as, creepy hand. Oops, it did PSD instead. File, save as, PNG. Okay. So we'll upload this now. We're going to go to Dragon. We're going to go to File, Upload, Image, and it'll be 10 linden. But you can also just message me in World if you don't want to pay the 10 linden and just ask me for a creepy hand dude. And I'll send it to you. Wait, I have 10 linden. Don't you play me like that. I have it. File, Upload, Image. I have like 700 something on me. Don't do this. Upload. Okay, let's go to Firestorm. I can show you how to build it here too then. I clearly have 710 right there. It should have been fine, but we'll just upload here. Upload, image, creepy hand. Upload. Thank you. So we have our block right here. We're going to go to Edit, click Edit, go to Features, we have our light, and we are just going to drag this over here. And there it is. There is our projector light. It'll show up like a creepy shadow. And we are going to move this into here, because I brought this little skybox out. This is in minimal, I think. Yeah, minimal sequoia room. I want to take this photo though in Black Dragon, so we're going to do that. But the cool thing about projectors are You can still make this invisible, and it'll still work just fine. You can rotate it however you want it. I wonder if this is full bright. It might be. No. Let's just set it black. There it is. Creepy. Okay. I'm gonna just stick with this outfit. Why not? I have the dew hair. I have a pixie cat dress. I'm still wearing my Skinnery Ginny skin. I have a bunch of bakes on mesh layers on. I have my own tattoos I made. Not really wearing anything else. I do have pearls from Flowy & Co. Yeah, so let's go to Black Dragon again. I'm eating in between takes, by the way. I'm also currently watching Umbrella Academy. I watched it before, but I never really was able to get into it. I think because I watched it with my husband, so I'm giving it a go again to see. Okay, round 2. So we still have our creepy light. It's right here. Yay! Okay, so we're going to sit down. We're going to try and not lag. Oh, what a great start. But anyways, so we are going to have fun with this. Let's drag our pose into here, as well as our light. Okay. And in it goes. We are going to set it up over this bed though. Just going to use the grid cut. Get it right where I want it. And I'm also going to go to Object, set it to 90 degrees. And it's perfectly even. I need it a little closer. Oh. Or maybe say about here. And when you're messing with lighting too, you can treat it just like a normal light you would. So if you want to change the radius of it, I think you can. Or the intensity. Yeah. And you can even change the color. Add a different color to it, which is pretty cool. You want it to be extended a bit more. It's pretty cool. There's a lot you can do with it. Yeah. How focused do you want it? You want ambient lighting around it, which is also pretty cool. And now let's drag me over in front of it. And now I'll be part of the shadow as well. I obviously need to fix my shadows, but I'll be part of it, which is cool. You're going to put me on the edge of the bed though, so I'm going to have to move the lighting again. It's neat. It's a lot of finagling to get it how you want it first and editing the lighting. Once you do get it, it's pretty cool. Okay, so let's change it again. Follow. There we go. And we want to try and get it to where you can see my head as well as the hand, like it's about to reach over it. So it's going to take a little bit. I'll probably pause it a bit while I do this, but I thought it might be fun. I don't know. Let's get a TV in here too. TV's good. Add the Amala Country Media unit as well as the television. This was a gacha they did forever ago with the Epiphany. There we go. And let's zoom in on our avatar. It's very bright, so I am going to have to adjust the brightness, but I am liking how it looks. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I'm tempted to edit in my own shadow and just keep it as its own thing, but I probably won't. And let's try to soften this. So we're doing a smaller, no, we want a larger radius, my bad. Larger radius, less fall off, less intensity, because we can always make it lighter later. And raise our FOV bit, which is field of vision. I guess we can raise the intensity 1. And then I'm going to make the TV kind of like bluish instead. There. So now we are watching TV. Obviously, I still need to tweak it. Like, it's this probably seems so dumb, but it's just something that I thought might be fun to do. I need to obviously move this TV back a bit more, or else I'm not going to even be able to capture myself. We want it to imply we're watching TV. We don't want the TV actually in the full frame. Okay, I'm going to hit Control 0 a few more times, and not click on our body. There we go. And now we're going to mess with, let's get popcorn out. So I got some popcorn from Omen. This was a group gift. It's free to join their group, so if you want to grab it as well, you can. I'm going to click Edit Linked. I hid the soda that it came with, so I just have the popcorn. And we are going to... I hate camming with build open. Drives me insane. One moment. Hit Control 9 just to go back to default camera. And we're going to hit Edit. And then Edit Linked. And move these over here. Just because I want the popcorn to be on the bed, not with the bucket itself. Okay, now we can edit pose. So we're going to go to Poser, click our name, Castle, and start posing. So let's see, we want our head to face towards the TV. I'm going to have to put on some panties real quick because I don't want to get demonetized. I'm putting on some chocolate atelier underpants so that way when I start moving my legs, it won't be an issue. Also, my feet are pointed using the Maitreya body HUD. I'm so happy the new update has the point feet. I would love creators to start making stuff for point as well as kitten toe, so please do. I would make me so happy. The new update also has it if you change the size of your foot, it will grow now. So I would make sure if you are a designer to go pick up like the newest dev kit, and that way you can have your shoes grow with the feet, because I have a few, like, I'm taller in my avatar, so it's weird to have smaller feet. I'm rambling, sorry, let's just keep going. I'm going to move this leg down, and I want to rotate it because I still want to be sitting. Do the same with this one too, just move it a bit more. And move our knee. Wrong one. Move our knee. I guess I'm going to have to flip it all the way around. Okay. There we go. And right shoulder. Put it under my thigh. Just like that. And then our left one. So we can actually get our hand holding the popcorn. I'm using Anna Poses, by the way. They're probably my favorite pose brand ever. I love Anna Poses. They have a really cool AO as well. They do amazing couples poses. So if you ever want to check them out, do. I have a male pose HUD as well as my main one that I use that has Anna Poses. And I think I have every single freaking thing. So I have every release they have. I do need to get their new stuff at Shiny Shabby, so I'll do that sometime. Anyway, so we have how I want to have like her comfy pose. I do need to move her right hand a little bit and the thumb a little, but on the left. But that might be because of the shadow right there from the projector. Move this one up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Good, good, good. Okay, now we gotta look surprised. And like I do, I do this with everything I do, like role play or editing a photo. I start making the face in real life. So, I always just look insane. My husband comes in to check in on me. He's like, "Are you okay?" And it's just because I'm doing this. It's always fun. I feel like Anne Hathaway in Princess Diaries with the eyebrows. Brow. You gotta figure out how to do a more surprised look and not like the cartoony one. Like a good way I feel like would be to bring the eyebrows closer together, like knit them. Let's see if we can do that instead of just lifting. Eyelid inner left. There. It's a little better. Eyebrow inner right. Close to unibrow level, but it's okay. Brow left. And let's mess with our jaw just a little bit. And our corner. We want to lower our corner a bit. Whee. It's like I can't turn down the corner. What the heck? Is it the upper lip that's causing that? Can't seem to make a frown. Let's do bottom lip. There we go, that's better. And let's widen our eyes a little bit. Let's reset that. I don't like how that looks. Do that for both sides. Now upper. And lower. And let's raise our teeth a little bit. There. I think I like that. I like it better now. So we have our TV, we have us sitting. I need to lower myself a bit. Hover. And let's also rotate our pelvis a little bit. Pelvis up, chest down. Not sideways, down. There we go. You want to make sure the TV is in vision, as well as where's our prim box. Oh, let me get rid of this first too. And then we can just adjust our lighting as we see fit. Let's do a bit more intensity, a bit more of the field of vision. And then focus, because we want to be able to see it. We don't want it too blurry. I hate editing in Black Dragon. Ugh. I hate editing in general when it's face on like this. This happens in Firestorm too. It's not just Black Dragon, but it is annoying. I almost wish I had put the hand a bit at an offset so I could still have the lighting all right here too. I feel like I'm missing quite a bit of it doing this. What if we added some ambience? Would that help? No? No. I wonder how it got all the way over there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can make our dreams come true. Yeah, yeah. I hate camming and edit. Almost got it. Okay. We good here? I think so. Almost. A little bit more over. There. It's way over, but I think it still works. I think we still get the image that we're going for. I wish I could move it like you can with like textures, where you can move it around where you want it, but that's okay. Ah! I don't want it that close, but I don't want it to go all the way away. Yeah, I wish I had done... Let's just do a second one too, and then that way I can just make it blank. Just go to blank. Okay. And we'll lower this one. That way I can still keep the hand there, and I don't have to worry about trying to fit the lighting in the whole area. So much easier. Ah, thank goodness for thinking outside the box. So now we do have to soften this. Let's lower our focus. And raise our intensity. Probably don't need to be that cammed in. I just... I'm tempted just to get rid of the TV. And just imply that it's there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because F that. Rotate it up a bit. Not that much up. Thank you. I'm gonna rotate my camera too, so I'm not too worried about... I can't word right now. I'm not too worried about where the lighting is ending. Do you need to find this one? Up there it is. And let's make this... No, I don't want to click the texture. Crap. Let's make this more blue. Poser. Head. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And let's zoom in a bit more. I didn't even notice how much my hand is in my thigh. That was probably from when I moved my torso. It's okay. Easy fix. Okay. There we go. Now she's hugging her food, and then I need to move this a bit too because my leg is in the shirt. So left knee. I've been getting a lot of messages from y'all this week, and it is so appreciated. Like, I'm never certain if people even really like care about my videos or watch them, or if I'm even any help. Like, I get really doubtful about this stuff, but you guys have been so vocal and so kind. Like, it's really appreciated. So, like, everybody that's reached out, and even the people that watch and don't comment, like, I appreciate y'all so much. It means a lot, and it helps me want to make more videos. Okay, so I think I'm good like this. My face is kind of weird. I just look concerned. I don't look like I'm into the movie. Lower it a bit more. I shouldn't have deleted the TV. I should have kept it like just really low right here. Let's see if I can bring it back somehow. Ah! Delete. And then let's actually get out the random matter one. And down. Oh, yeah, no. I won't find it that way. My inventory is a disaster. Nature, entertainment, electronics, televisions, random matter. Looks like I'm gonna have to turn it around too. Great. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that to load in, let's keep working on this face. This is a weird face. It looks like my old head, my mesh head before, or my head before I got mesh. I think it's the eyebrows. Move that. So I can go up a bit. Center. And out of the right. Yep, gotta rotate it, of course. What? How? Okay, so I want to rotate it this way. Okay, so let's do 180 in the Z one, and there we go. Now it's facing the right way. And that should be good right there. Let's see. Can't really tell it's a television, but I'll add some glow there to help. And let's do one more +0. And let's mess with our lighting. We want it to be dark. Dark, 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 because we have this projector lighting, so the rest of it doesn't really matter. Except for that, that's too dark. And this shouldn't matter too much either. Not dark. I feel like the so tired of that. The projector light here is still just a little too much. Could just be me. Okay, now F1, bring in our, first I want to add more of our screen space. Although I have everything so dark, it probably won't show anything. Focal length. Have that a little high, while our F number, kind of balance it out. Since we have it so bright, we do probably need to, or so dark, we probably do need to lift everything a bit to have, ooh, that's pretty right there, I like that. To have our, stop it, I hate this thing. I don't like that I can't just close it anymore. I used to love that option. Like, this doesn't really show up as much, but that's fine. I really like the lighting now. That's kind of cool. And let's try to zoom in more on our face instead of our knee. Where's this light at? Yes. Ah, no! Oh, that's the worst. There. We can always darken that more too in Photoshop. But let's lower our eyes a bit, our head a bit, and then I think we'll be done. Awesome. It's very different from my normal stuff lately, but I like it. 4,000. Oh, you can really see it now that I have it at a higher res. Oh my gosh, how cool. Okay, now let's open this up in Photoshop. Okay, we've opened up in Photoshop. We're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Image, Rotation, 90 degrees clockwise. And this is our image we have so far. I'm also going to rotate it a little bit. Make sure the hand is still prominent in there, but we don't really need our feet as much. I know, a TV's cut off, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. But we're going to hit Control J now, and I'm going to go to Photography Settings on Photoshop. I had it at Painting. Normally it's at Essentials. There's Motion. There's Painting. There's Photography. And there's Typography, which is pretty cool. I like that. But let's go back to Photography. Here we go. We have our image. And let's see. I feel like this isn't going to be one of my more realistic ones, which I normally prefer to do, but it's okay. This might just be more, for example, ooh, that's midtones. Or that's burn. I don't want burn, I want dodge. Let's see. We're using dodge. We have it at midtone and 9%. And we are slowly just going to start lightening our photo. And I know we got rid of our TV, so let's go right down here. Maybe a little bit more than that. And we are just going to first make a new layer. And let's go to a normal brush instead of my paintbrush. I was painting today. And go to black. Maybe a grayish black. Make sure we are at a high opacity. We can go in a little darker, at a lower opacity. Just kind of make it look a little bit, a little more realistic. It's not, but a little. And then we're going to go in with our brush again, go under Screen, and then whatever color we have for our light, so we're going to go for a blue. And we're going to need to lower this a lot. Let's get it to 14. We're not on the layer that has the TV anymore. We're above that one, or underneath that one, just so it doesn't go on the TV line itself. And we're just going to bring some light to the image, make it look like it's coming off of there. And we can do that with multiply as well, so that we can actually have it in the photo, make it look a little bit more realistic, not washed out. And then we can even do it a tiny bit. We don't want it overwhelming on the TV line itself, but just a little. And then we can merge down once we're happy with that. Easy enough, easy enough, enough. I'm also going to go in and just use the blur tool. I want it at 100. And just go through and blur it into the photo. No reason, I just want it to be not as crisp and unusual. You know what I mean. Okay, we're going to hit Control J again. And I want to make this look a little darker. Like this looks really cool, but it's still very light. So we want to go in with our paintbrush and multiply, and then we are going to add some color to it. So we hit a new layer, so if we don't like it, we can always undo it and start over. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to multiply and make everything just a little darker. Make it look like she's actually watching a scary movie and eating popcorn that you can't see on the floor over there. What's the point of me putting it there if I can't even see it? It's funny. And then I'm also going to go in with the burn tool. I have it at midtones and it's way too high right now. Let's set it to like 12. And we're just going to go in and darken the hand that we have above us. If you don't want to do it like this, you can also just bring that image that I made earlier into here. And you can either edit, where's it at? Find brush preset and have that just built in. So we could always have just, we could have just done this, but it's okay. We're good. We don't need to do that. Here, let me show you like an actual example. Oh my goodness. So we could have just done like that and just had it in, but it's fine. I liked that we did it in world. Like the fact that we were able to do that without a bunch of post editing like I'm doing now, I think it's pretty cool. I think I got rid of them all. Yeah. So let's go in now with a normal brush and start color darkening. Look creepy. If we really want it creepy, we're going to add some film grain and some, oh, what is it called on the corners? Oh, I hate when I get brain farts like this. It's so frustrating. We're just going to darken the corners. I can't think of it right now. Vignette. There we go. Vignette. Thank goodness. I would have gone insane. We're going to go with selective color now because I don't want it just to be flat blue. I'm just going to have fun with it. Yeah, so the different colors we have, neutral might give us some cool effect. Darken it a little bit. Black. Make it creepy. And I think I will make this black and white. We'll see. If we do, then I'm going to have to go in again and add some blue to make it kind of cool looking. Let's see how it looks black and white. It's pretty cool. What I did was make a gradient map, and then I went here, clicked this button, and then I just went to the default of black and white right there. But you can always do your own different colors. And you can also right click, and then you can set it more specifically. Mess with exposure, raise the offset a bit, raise the exposure itself, and the gamma correction. Yeah, I'm already liking it better black and white. I think it looks pretty cool. But let's go in with a blank layer above it, set to screen, and about 20, and we're going to go in with a normal brush And then whatever color we wanted it earlier, now that we have this black and white, let's make sure we don't include this part. Select inverse. So what I did, sorry, I did that really fast. We're taking this square right here, it's right underneath the move tool. We're going to go to the rectangular marquee tool. You can just hit M to get there quickly. So we have that. We are going to hold down at the corner that you don't want touched, and then go all the way across, and then just let go of your left click button. We are going to right click the image itself and click select inverse. That way we are just focusing on this part and we won't be painting on the bottom part. Now we're going to go in with our brush and we're just going to paint on it, add some blue. If it's not showing up super clearly right away, let's go in with, oh, I had it on multiply, that's probably why. Let's go in with some overlay. Oh, it doesn't matter at all. We're using this. Let's go in with some overlay on this instead. And that way we can kind of just color it. Do another layer, and we can add it as green, maybe? Or multiply. Just kind of layer it and have fun with it. Once you make a new layer, it does get rid of the square, so if you need to do it again, you don't even have to just do that line. You could even just, go from here up. That way you're good to go. I'm not going to do too much, because I'm going to use dodge and stuff down here, so it's not a big deal. That's what we really want to focus on, is bringing the light that would come from the TV onto our figure. So on our legs, focus those in, on our hand and our popcorn. And just think, if you have the TV, I like how I touch my screen like I'm showing you. If you have the TV right here, this is where the lighting is going to be, and as well as on your face. It's not going to be like over here and here. We're going to focus it on just our character itself. So now I did midtone for a bit. Now we're going in with shadow, just so it doesn't get too grainy, to help even it out a bit more. I mean, grain is good, but we don't want it to be like completely distorted. And then we're going to go in with burn tool, midtones, and then we're just going to go in spots that need to be fixed after doing that. Like, that's too fine. Hit the left bracket to make things smaller, right bracket to make things bigger, your brush is bigger. So doing that, we're just shading a little bit, having some fun with that. Keep going. Shade under our thighs, under our hair, under our neck. There we go. Then just a little bit more. Let's do highlight now, dodge and highlight, and get a few things a lot lighter. So we'll do our nose, do our eyes, and then we can go in with midtones and dodge, and then maybe lighten up around the arm itself to make that pop a bit more. You can always have the gradient map be the last one. That's kind of cool. I kind of like it like that. Let's lower the selective color a bit. Yeah, I like that. And I was gonna move these down underneath it, just to give them a bit more depth. I like that. That's cool. I don't know which one. I think I like that one better. Yeah. That's neat. Yeah, I like it. I approve. Okay, we're going to go in with brightness and contrast. We're actually going to make it darker than it was, because then we can go in again and lighten up the photo itself, keeping this pretty dark. And we'll do that right now. We'll go in with dodge and shadows, go back in again, lighten everything up a bit more. especially down here. We want to get this a lot lighter. And you can treat it almost like how you would with how TV would look. It wouldn't be perfect, you know, like it'd have like little rays coming out. You could have different colors. So we have that one blue, we can go in with a little bit of green. Oh. Let's raise this a bit. How about some gray? Just to get rid of some of the color. It got a little too bright for me. But sounds okay. I'm going to add, which one is this one? Multiply. This one's overlay. I'm going to add a little bit of gray up here too, to the face. I feel like I got a little too dark. Ooh, that was loud. Scratched my head and hurt. It was loud. If we have this multiply layer, then we can also go in and darken the hand just a little bit more. Make it really creepy. Okay. And one more time, we're going to go in with the face, because now it got a little bright. I'm indecisive, I guess, apparently. Yeah, cool. I wish the face looked more realistic. I feel like that's the only part that's like kind of cartoony out of all this. Like, if you cover the face, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. But the face is just so cartoony. Let's Control J and see if we can edit it a bit instead of liquefy. Okay, so we're in liquefy now. I'm going to go down here to the bottom left and set it to 100%. That way we can zoom in a little. If you need to keep zooming in, you can just hold your two fingers together and spread them apart. Like, pretend you're like making a V slowly. And if you want to zoom out, put the fingers back together. Or maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's not doing that. No, yeah, it's just moving it. I lied. Ignore me. Ah! It used to do that. Maybe it was on my MacBook that it did that. I haven't had a Mac in so long, though, so I'm probably lying. Yeah, I think it's the lip, mostly. The lip and the eyes. And I'm just going through. I have my brush pretty low. It's at 19. The brush size is at 80. And we're just going to try to turn that frown into a bigger frown. There's several different options here. We can liquefy, we can reconstruct, we can pucker, like make things smaller, we can bloat, which will make things bigger, like if you put it over your eye, it'll make that eye bigger. We can push left, so if you want things to go a certain way, you can. We can use the hand tool to move around, so just move around the screen, and then the magnification tool to go in more. But we are just going to use the liquefy. Our brackets work for this as well for when it comes to pushing things around, or for changing brush size, sorry. I think it's the eyes more than anything. I'm going to have to adjust my eyes probably in world with the shape. It just goes so low, the carnicle. Okay. Now she just looks weepy, but she looks more realistic at least. We're going to go in and we're going to darken the eyes themselves now with multiply, or midtone. Burn tool, midtone. And if you need to, you can go in again with the smudge tool this way and just kind of blur it out a bit more too. also going to go in, since we're watching TV, I'm going to go in a bit with our mid-tone dodge tool, and then we're just going to add some to the actual pupil itself. Add some lighting. And a little bit of light on our bottom lip. It's pretty heavy, a little less than that. Let's see how that's looking far away. Ooh, that's really bright. Oh, I hate that. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Let's go darker. Yeah, burn tool, highlights. Let's make it darker again. I regret everything. I don't want to look like someone from the host. But we do have it a little lighter at least. It's just not alien light. Well, maybe alien would be good for this photo. Can I have a lazy eye now too? Whatever. Let's see. Did I have one before? No, I moved them weird. Well, it's a good thing I made a second layer, because if I don't like how this looks, I can easily just go in and erase what I don't like. So we are going to erase the eyes. Better. We're just going to leave it like that, control, or right click, and then merge down and act like nothing happened. Okay, so now we want to mess with grain. I think grain would be a lot of fun. Control J, make a new layer. We're going to go to filter, noise, add noise. So we know how to do this. We already do this all the time. We're going to add it a little higher than normal. We're going to have it at 10, and then have it at monochromatic. No, we're going to have it at uniform still without monochromatic. We'll still keep it subtle, but we can add other stuff to it too. So we can go in, create a new layer just by hitting this little page up here, and we're going to go blending options and multiply. We're going to go in with a brush tool, keep it pretty low, and we're just going to paint the edges. I know it's looking a little dark. This is the vignette. Just wait for me a moment. You'll see. Because it looks like we're losing this texture, but we won't. Honestly, I'm flying by the seat of my ass right now, so I could also be completely wrong and this will look like garbage. I'm going in and just highlighting around the hand real quick before I keep going. Okay, now then, we have this layer. It's all on its own. It's not part of the actual picture itself, so it won't affect the grain too much if we go really high with this. So we can go a lot higher with the noise here. We can go monochromatic, and you can really see that roughness edge that I really wanted going off in that photo that we had an example. I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought this was kind of a neat idea to do. I don't know if you guys agree. You guys may unsubscribe, which is totally fine. I hit 5,000 today, though. That's pretty cool. Thank you for all the new followers. Hi. Hi. I'm just coloring a little bit more while I'm at it. But we're almost done. I would say we're even done here. You could even stop here if you want to. I just always see more stuff that I have the too much gene. I'm like Jenna Marbles. I miss her. But I always go a little further than I need to. But yeah, this is what I wanted to do. I had it in my head. I did it. Proud of myself for doing it. If you have any ideas of what you would have wanted to do, how does it look without the gradient map? Ooh. How about we keep it blue then? I like that. What a nice surprise. That looks cool. But if you guys would have done something different, let me know. And if you do this, tag me on Flickr. Cassandra Middles on there. I think if you just type flickr.com/Cassandra Middles, you'll find me. Follow me. I'll leave links in the description below, but you can tag me. Show me your stuff. All right. Bye, guys.